Hey guys, it's Mr. Mark here. I hope you got your seatbelts buckled because we're gonna play some Fishing Resort on the Nintendo Wii. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I'm gonna create a new file and start a new game for you guys and do like a new game walkthrough or like a sort of a beginner's guide for you guys. So it starts out, you get to create your character, and you can choose children or adults, and I'll go with the adult guy. Choose my face real quick. I think that's the face I like. And my eyes, a little brown, hair. So you can make any sort of character, really. You can get it usually pretty close to how you would look. So there's me. Mark, that's my name. Yep. Alright, let's start a new game. Try to do my best to give you guys a little bit of a beginner's guide. This is just my favorite game, I think. It's just so relaxing and easy to play, but you know, it has a lot of challenge too if you're looking for it. There's some very challenging fish to catch. And I've already made a whole bunch of other videos about this game. If you haven't seen those yet, you should check out my Fishing Resort playlist on my channel, because I've got like more than 100 videos about this game already. So I'm gonna try and not talk a whole lot, because I've already explained everything in all my other videos. But we haven't done this yet, like actually played through the beginning of the game. You meet this dude and he teaches you how to fish. We already know how to fish, of course. So I'm just gonna skip through most of this. It's pretty easy. If you're playing this for the first time, it's really easy to figure out. So I'm just gonna skip through this because you'll be able to figure it out, no problem. Basically, just like fishing, like you would think. You cast it out there, wait for a bite, and then set the hook when you think you got a bite. Hopefully I'll get a bite here. There's one. So this whole beginning part is like the guy teaching you how to fish. I'm just going to skip through it as fast as I can. He's talking about the tension on the line, which is important. And you actually reel it in with the nunchuck. And you hold the rod like you would. You hold the Wiimote and the nunchuck like you would hold a rod and reel. Hey, it's a new catch. The grass puffer. Well, new catch for this character. Okay, try again. Yeah, I think you have to try again. He wants me to teach me something else here. Nice cast. Okay. Got the casting down. I think he wants to teach me one more thing. See if we can get a bite here. There's one. Hey, there it is, he tells me. Oh yeah, now he's explaining about the Wiimote, and you have to hold it to match the little icon thing on the screen, which is kind of like real life. You want to be sort of working against the fish. It's important to be holding the rod in the right direction, that's for sure. Another new catch. When you start out the game, you're gonna be catching a whole bunch of new fish, and they're all different. They're all really colorful and fun, so you're gonna have a whole lot to enjoy. And this guy's really nice. He actually gives you a fishing rod, I think, right here. He loans it to you. He loans you his fishing rod. Either way, it's how you get started. He's showing me the tackle shop. Here is a small gift. Okay, so he gives it to me. And I got a bonus, 1,000 points for my first time fishing. Okay, it's probably going to take me straight to the hotel, I think. This whole first part of the game is, like the introduction, where it explains everything, just like most games do. Try to skip through it as fast as I can. It's all pretty easy, you have a hotel that you stay in, you check in and out, you check your fish in, get points for the fish, and then you can buy stuff with the points. And it's an open world, and it's a pretty big place with lots of different places to explore and a whole bunch of stuff to buy. So in that way, it's almost like a Zelda game. It's kind of like an RPG fishing game. Okay, I think what I want to do now is, I have to go to my room, I guess. It's going to make me go to my room, yeah. It's going to tell me about the room a little bit. The room is cool. I mean, you have a computer, all kinds of clothes, you got an ocean view, big screen TV, big comfy bed and everything. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep because I think that's what I'm supposed to do here. Another bonus for the first time staying at the hotel. Okay, now let's go catch a bunch of fish because that's what you want to do right away. Start building up points so you can buy some good tackle. I gotta talk to her again, I guess. Bulletin board. Oh, she's telling me about the bulletin board. Bulletin board is important because it's got a lot of different little quests and things and different ways to make points. And in the beginning of the game, points are important because you can buy everything. Tackle, you get to buy access to different areas. So, okay, that's the map. I found the map. Go ahead and choose one of these things. Well, that one's kind of hard to catch. Let me see if there's an easier one. That one, too, is a little hard to catch. Let's see about this one. They're all hard to catch. I'll just choose it. Okay. And look at the map. I think you get a bonus for that. Yeah. Good. You want to always look at the map when you go to a new area. What else do we have here? Aquarium. I don't need to do that yet. Or the kayak race, I don't think. I'll come back for that. But you do want to talk to this guy. He's really important because he gives you basically your most important quest in the game, which is to fill the aquarium with all the fish of the game. And when you do that, you'll get lots of points, and you'll get access to some secret things, I think, and so I'm just going to talk to everyone. Oh, this lady gives me a quest here. I have to go give her husband his fishing rod. That's a good thing to do. Easy way to make points. Pretty much you want to talk to anyone. When you go to a new area, talk to these people with the orange exclamation point over their head. And I want to rent the bike right now, I think. It's good to rent the bike when you don't have the... Oh good, I get a bonus for that too. Telling me about how to ride the bike. It's pretty easy. Whee! Playing Fishing Resort on the Nintendo Wii. How many fishing games do you get to ride a bike? I'm gonna go right over here and talk to this guy. Get some quick bonus points. Good. Completed one of the quests. So there's a bunch of quests in this game. I just completed one of them there. And it's important to complete all the quests because that's how you get the best rod and reel in the game. The Titan and the Infinity combo rod and reel. And well, it's the best for the large size gear anyway. And you get it by completing all the quests. So I'm going to go over here. I think what you have to do is complete a couple of quests. I could go fishing, but I'm more interested in getting a few points really quick and talking to the important people. Because I want to get in the store, and there's another quest. I have to talk to her. I'm going to talk to... What's this guy have to say? Okay, no. I want to talk to this guy. He gives me a good quest, which is to buy the cruiser. It's 100 million points, if I'm reading those zeros right. And that is just really cool when you get to buy that. That's one of the coolest parts of the game. When you get to buy this cruiser and go out to sea with it, and then the game really opens up. And you'll see it's like Wind Waker, I think. Zelda Wind Waker, where you have this open ocean world and you sail around to different islands and stuff. Okay, I think I gotta go talk to this lady. This is just probably the other main quest that I'll do, and then I'll start some fishing. Gotta talk to this lady because she's the owner of the shop. She just basically says, "Oh, you want me to go back to the shop?" So that's completes that quest. And then what I also want to do is I think there's maybe one more quest over here. Go ahead and knock out a bunch of the quests if we can. And it's good to ride your bike around the map to start, because once you've been to an area, like up ahead here, we're going to come to the Big Catch Rock. And so like once you've been to an area, then you'll be able to warp back there, so you don't need to always ride the bike. But you have to like either walk there or ride the bike there the first time. See this group of rocks here that I'm coming up on? This is Big Catch Rock. Let's just see. Oh, here's someone here, yeah. I want to talk to this guy. I think he asked me to catch the shark. Ever catch any driftwood? Oh, he wants me to give him a piece of driftwood. Okay. And is there anybody else over here? Might as well open up the whole map, huh, while we're here. No, there's nobody in here right now. I'll come back here. This is a special area, Feast Cove. We'll definitely want to come back there later. But right now I'm going to go up here, which I believe is called the Golden Cliff, or the Golden Cliffs. And we'll just see if anybody's over here that has a quest for us. Maybe this guy. Does he want to talk to us? No. Anybody want to talk to us? No. Okay, now I think we should be able to warp. Yeah, we can warp back over here. So we've opened up all the warp spots now. That's one of the things you want to do early on. And one more thing I think I forgot over here, actually. I think there's one more dude standing right here. Yes, this guy. I want to talk to him. Because he wants me to catch a shark, which we won't be able to do right away because we need to buy the large size tackle first. So, okay, now let's get down to fishing. What you want to do now, once you've completed a couple quests, is just catch as many fish as you can, basically. There's one. Woo, son. Fish on. Fishing Resort Wii. New catch. The forceps fish. I'm just gonna see how many I can catch right here. Right now I'm just using the rod and reel that the dude gave me, and I'm probably using the free bait because I haven't bought any bait yet. This rod is not very good though. I mean, see, it's easy to break off even with small fish. Rank up. I'm ranking up already. That's what you want to do. Every time you rank up, I think you get more points and access to different areas. Let's see. Looks like another forceps fish. But it doesn't matter what it is. You pretty much just want to catch as many fish as you can to start with. There's no hurry, really. You can take as long as you want. That's the point of this, is to relax, you know, but I'm just trying to go a little bit faster than usual because I want to show you guys on this short video here. I'll move over here a little bit and see if we can get a few other species over here. That's one tip for you, is I like to cast out usually about 30 feet. I think is a good amount of line to cast out, because if you can cast out farther than that, but then it just takes longer to reel the fish in. New catch, the royal angelfish. So I usually just try to cast it out about 30 feet. That seems to be a good distance. So there, oh, see, but I wouldn't go too much under 20 feet. Like, see, now I have it at 18 something, and that's about as close as I like to get it, because there's one. If you get it too much closer than that, like a lot of times you won't get any bites at all if you have it closer than, say, 20 feet out, or certainly if it's closer than 10 feet. There, jumped out of the water. When they jump out of the water like that in a special pose, that usually means it's a new record, or like a really big one, maybe an S rank. Let's see what that one is. Yeah, an S rank. Woo, so that's good. S rank already on the Royal Angelfish. And I'm ranking up fast, folks. What I would like to do, I don't know if we're going to have time today, but I'd like to buy some tackle and also show you guys like what rods and reels I think are the best, because that's a pretty important part of the game, is like what rod and reel combination you're going to use. Like I said, this one we're using now is the free one that they start you with, and it's not very good at all, so you want to get something else. Unless you like a challenge, then use this thing. There's one. But I recommend you stay over here to start with, like by the tackle shop or by this main dock area, because you'll mostly catch small ones over here. If you go over to like the Golden Cliffs or Big Catch Rock to start with, you might hook into some bigger fish, and with this rod you're pretty much going to break them off every time. So you're better off just staying over here to start with and just going after little fish until you get some better tackle. There's one. Let's see, we'll catch a few more fish here and then maybe move down a little bit. Ooh, a seahorse, new catch. Those are fun. Wouldn't that be neat to see one of those in real life? Total rank up. Alright, I'm ranking up fast. Let's do a few more casts right here. I'm having good luck here. Try to get a bunch of points and then go to the tackle shop and buy some stuff. There's one. What's this? A piece of weed? Oh, maybe some driftwood. That'd be good because I can bring it to the guy. There was that dude who was asking for driftwood. He like makes art out of it or something. Yeah, I reeled in some driftwood, so I think I could bring that back to the dude. Yeah, report it to him. I'll go ahead and do that. Get some points. He's right over here at Big Catch Rock. I'll warp over there. There he is. Caught some driftwood. Great. Completed. Treasures lost at sea. 2,000 points. I'll take it. See, we could fish here. Well, why not? Since we're here, we'll take a few casts. You just got to be careful here because some of these fish are like way too big for this rod. Like that fish that's right there actually is too big. If I catch that, it's just going to break off probably. But there's one that's smaller. That should be good. Wonder what we got here. Maybe what's that? New record on the Blotchy Silago. And it's still an E rank, so they get a lot bigger. See there, I got it at 12 feet, and that is very close to have it. Let's see if we get a bite here. I think you still can get bites that close. Let's see. If it takes more than a few minutes, then usually you know it's not going to get a... Oh, there's one. Ooh, yeah. Just when you're... Oh, this one I have a feeling is going to be too big though. Or maybe not. Maybe I can get it. What do we have? A big Brachycelago? Yeah. How big is that one? A C rank. Okay. Take a few more casts here at Big Catch. There's one. What do we have here? Whoa! This is something bigger, I think. Gotta be careful. See if you hook into some of these medium-sized fish over here, they can give you trouble with this rod. What do we have here? Oh, a new catch, the sardine. C rank. Alright. We're getting a lot of different species. They're 20 feet, that's a good cast. 22 feet. You can cast it much farther than that, but you don't need to, really. Oh boy, what do we got? Ooh. What do we got here? It's a fighter. A new catch, horse mackerel. Okay, maybe one or two more right here, because it looks like we're getting close to sunset, maybe. Yeah. And I still want to do a few things before we close out this episode, if I can. Hopefully. Let's see what we got here this time. Oh yeah, I think it's getting close to sunset. Maybe I'll stop after this fish if I can get it in. New record on the grass puffer. 1,000 points. Okay. Alright. Now I think it's... Oh, rank up. I'm a rookie rank 7 now. Okay. Well, you know what? I need one more cast. I just can't help myself. Big Catch Rock is a good place to fish. A lot of different species you can get right here. Can't help it. Have to take another cast. It's too much fun. Let's see though. Oh boy, the sun's setting. There's one. Woo, sun. Whoa, this is gonna break off probably. I think it's probably gonna break off. Yep. Okay. What was that? A sea bass. Yep. You won't be able to catch those with this rod. You have to come back when you get the better gear. So let's see if we can buy anything real quick before the day ends. But I'm going to go change in my fish points real quick. Real quick. Hang on. Hang with me, folks. Just real quick. I'm going to go change my fish in. this is how you change your fish in. Well, I think, have I shown you this before? Maybe. But anyway, you turn all your fish in at the end of every day, and they all add up to a lot of points. And points are good, because then you can buy fishing tackle. And other things. So I got a bunch of points. Let's see if we can warp down and buy something real quick before the day ends. Here we are at the fishing tackle shop. A lot of fun to be had in here for you guys who like shopping. She just says hello. But here's the important stuff that I want to see, the tackle. Okay, so I'll just show you the lowdown. This is my favorite reel right here, the Lunker Keeper. And it's quite a lot more points than I have right now. I'll probably have to spend a couple days fishing just to save up a lot of points for it. But I would recommend that you do that. Like, don't even bother buying these other ones, because once you buy this Lunker Keeper, it'll catch everything. It catches the small fish, the medium fish, the large fish, and it's just the best. Like, you won't even need this elephant reel either. You just buy this Lunker Keeper. And that's just my opinion anyway, but it's pretty much the best reel. And then as far as rods, you want to go over here and buy the Heroic rod. You're going to want that for the medium and the small fish, and that goes with the Lunker Keeper. But again, it's more expensive. You're going to have to save up a couple of days worth of fishing to buy it. But in my opinion, buying these other rods is just like a waste of money, because see how that one's a 2-star and this one's a 2-star, but this Heroic's a 3-star. If they're anything less than 3 stars, they kind of stink, really. So I would get the Heroic for the small and the medium, and then this Storm Killer is the best one for the large size and the extra large. And that also goes with the Lunker Keeper reel. So I would save up and just buy that one too. Don't even buy this or the Berserker. Just go straight for this Storm Killer. So that's pretty much the best advice I could give you for a beginner. And then other than that, you know, for the bait, I would just go pretty much straight for the Quick Hitter as soon as you can afford it, because it's the best. The Quick Hitter, regular and large. And then of course the Rainbow is even better, but it's really expensive, and you only need that for a few fish in the game. So really, Quick Hitter is what you want to start buying a bunch of once you can afford it. So there you go. I won't even buy anything right now, but I think what I'll do is I'll stop it here. I'm going to stop the video here, guys, and I'm going to keep playing this, and I'm going to go a few more days and just buy those two I just told you about, the Heroic and the Lunker Keeper. Oh, and the Storm Killer. So that's 3 things, I guess, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep playing this probably, but I'm going to stop here for now. So, alright, hope you guys enjoyed this little beginner's guide, or, you know, new game walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. I'll catch you later.